Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be talking about fractions. Now it's a relatively simple topic, but in this specific video I'm just going to go through a few tips, a few techniques to help you deal with fraction calculations without the need of a calculator. So the first aspect I want to talk about is cancelling down or simplifying a fraction. If we take the example of 20 over 28, this fraction is not in its simplest form, and we know this because there are common factors between the numerator and the denominator. So in order to simplify it, we will divide the numerator and the denominator by a common factor of these two values. The first one that comes to mind is 4. So if we divide 20 by 4, we get 5. If we divide 28 by 4, we get 7. As you can see here, 5 and 7 don't have any common factors, so therefore this value, 5 over 7, is the fully simplified version of 20 over 28. I'll give another example. So if you have the example of 18 over 24, and we're looking for common factors of the two, the first one that comes to mind for me is going to be 3. So we divide top and bottom by 3. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 24 divided by 3 is 8. That leaves you with 6 over 8. As you can see, or as you could probably tell, there are still common factors between 6 and 8. So it's not fully simplified. Common factors between 6 and 8 are 2. So we then divide top and bottom by 2. We're left with, okay, 6 divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. We're left with 3 over 4. There are no more common factors between 3 and the 4, the numerator and the denominator. So this here, 3/4, is a fully simplified version of 18 over 24. Okay, now we've covered that. Let's move on to mixed numbers. Now, mixed numbers, they have two parts to them. You have an integer part. In this example, we'll say the integer is 5, and then you have a fraction part. In this example, let's say is 1 over 7. So here we have 5 and 1/7. That's the mixed number. But when you deal with mixed numbers, it tends to be easier if you think of them as an addition, basically. So I could then write this as we have 5 and we have 1/7. Now if you want to turn this into an improper fraction, thinking about the mixed number in this way makes it easier, because now all you need to do is convert this integer into sevenths. We know there are 7 sevenths in a whole, so therefore if we have 5 wholes, we can work out how many sevenths are in 5. Simple way to do that is just to do 5 times 7. So we can rewrite this as 35 over 7 plus 1 over 7. This is a much simpler way of looking at the fractions. Now all we need to do is just add 35 sevenths and 1/7 together, and we'll be left with 36 over 7. So this value here, this fraction here, is 5 and 1/7 represented as an improper fraction. Now if you want to do this the other way around, you want to transform an improper fraction into a mixed number, you just do the steps in reverse essentially. So let's use another example. Let's say we had 31 over 4. So basically what you want to do here is you want to actually divide 31 by 4, and whatever the remainder is, just put that over 4. That will be the fraction aspect. So I'll take you through the steps. If we divide 31 by 4, we're going to get 7 with a remainder of 3. Now with this we know that the 7 is the integer part, and the fractional part is just going to be 3 over 7. So 3 over 4, 7 3/4. This is the mixed number representation of the improper fraction 31 over 4. I hope that helped.